Good morning, everybody. It's Pam from Central California. Guess what? It's raining. It rained a little bit yesterday, and it's been raining all day today. Yay! We're so happy. Everybody, when I say everybody, all the plants look so happy outside. I'm so excited. They look happy. They're excited that it's raining. The rain is so welcomed here in California because we just don't get much of it. Okay, so I'm going to work on this one today, and this is the making a journal from a vintage or antiquarian book. So I think I've already shown you this. So we're going to work on some of the signatures here. Is what we're gonna do, and I kind of have a mess going, as you can see. I've pulled out some things I've been working on. So let's just see. This is the first signature here. So let's see. I put this guy on, and he's a fold out. So what I did here was, so there's a pocket right here and a pocket under here where we can put something. In fact, that's coming off a little bit there. Okay, just like that. And just a little fun page that can be written on or whatever. Okay, I was going to show you guys what you could do. This isn't coming out very fast, is it? Okay, what you can do is, if you take a little bit of that stuff. In a minute, I'll show you. How's that? I'll just do it on here. So, because I know people get thinking about, well, you can't, are you writing into journals or what are you doing? And sometimes it gets frustrating for people. So I'll show you what you can do. Okay, there's this page like that, this one like that. Now over here, I happen to have this left over, and I just, from something else I made, and I thought, well, that'll be a cute tuck. So I put it in the middle of this guy, this page here like that. And then I stuck this tuck in here so I can put something in there. So sort of like a little surprise. And I wanted to say, it's like 1928. You have the dates on here. So, okay, so that's that. So let me see what else we got in here. So I did a little bit on each signature, I think. So I'm just revamping it, just looking at what I did. Here I put on a little belly band here. It's one of the ones I made from before, Rachel's thing. Here I put a little tuck. Now I get this wonderful, every year. In fact, I probably should order one if she's probably got the next one out. I'll show you the beginning. I didn't even turn it up yet. This year was a little bit different than years past, but so what they are, I'm gonna bring you up. I don't know if I can make you up too much more like that. Okay, so it's by Grace Laced and Faithfully. So what it is an everyday, and what she does is she's a watercolor artist, and she puts beautiful watercolors on each one, and so each month, usually it's skinnier like this, and then somehow it's different. This is like double this way, but so you can cut these out, and then you can have I think it's 8 by 10, a print that you can then frame if you want. So like these are some of her beautiful works. But it used to, now see, this year she changed it differently, but what it was on the other years, July. I love this because of the pomegranates. Look at that. It's October. What she did on, let me see if I can find the other. Last year I save them all, and a lot of times I'll give for gifts to people that I know and stuff. Hold on. Okay, as you can see, I have a ton of her work. I like to give them out to people that I know from the church. But so like this was one of the pages, and it would have it like this. So then this up part here, this will be an 8x10 frame you could take off, and then they would have these little pieces on the bottom with a Bible verse. So I have a bunch of those saved. Look at how beautiful all of her work is. Just beautiful. Anyway, so I have a lot of those squares. Well, that's what this is. So I just put some old 1800s book page behind it, just kind of scrunched it up. Kind of coffee dyed it a bit because it was really stark white. Has a Bible verse there, and then a little tuck here on the side. So that's when I have several of those I had made up. And this was that one there. So this is that one music paper song sheet there. And so I folded it over to make it big enough for the books, and so I just made it a tuck right there. This is folded over. I don't think I'm going to do anything with that because it's a nice paper, and I don't want to do that. Okay, I think I'm doing the next page now, right? The next signature. Okay, like that, and then the next signature is right here. So bring it down a teeny tiny bit so you can see. Okay, now I did a couple things. Where's the paper? It's not there. It's over here, maybe. I'm looking to the side of me where I have a bunch of stuff all. Oh, here we go. So what I did was I had this was an extra one of these, so I just backed these. This was so frail that I just backed it. Use it for a journal card or something, but that's over there. It seems like I'm trying to remember something. I don't know what it was. Okay, so I haven't done anything in here yet. Not decided what else I want to do. Oh, I want to put this on. I know that. So I was thinking I'm going to put that on. Well, let's think here. And then that starts over this way here. So I don't want to have all this. I'm trying to think if I want to do it like this. Okay. I want to do it on here just so, you break up some of this stuff here. Let me see. Sadly, that most of these other papers are the same kind of colors, so I guess I thought that would be the best here. All right, so let's, first of all, I was looking, this is, that's all genuine. This is one of her dates that she gave me, but it wasn't, I don't think it's hers. What's her paper? Let me see. August 17th. Let me see. Oh, that's going to be their wedding anniversary date. So that's pretty cool. So we can use that. So I'm thinking, well, originally I was thinking about putting it over here or like here. I think I'm going to put it over here just because kind of utilizes this paper but doesn't waste it. So if we're going to do that, what I'm going to do is, I'm trying to think. Okay, I'm going to put something on here, cover it a little bit just so that we can use it for a pocket. I did have an idea, but I don't know what happened to it. And I think I want to put that on somewhere as a tuck. Not too big. I have this thing too I made a long time ago, and I thought it'd be fun to put that in there somewhere. But, okay, well, let's see. What kind of paper do we have? Do we want to put in here? I don't know. I'm looking at some of my painted papers. I thought that could be fun. I have a whole envelope here of painted papers, so it's not that exciting. I mean, there's nothing to see. It'd be too hard to just see it. I think I was thinking I could do something. Maybe. I kind of like that. So I'm going to take that, like that. I'm going to take paper I've been using right now. Now, you don't want to get this part. You don't want to get that part because this you don't want to stick. You don't want to go all in here because then it will stick and you won't be able to use it for a pocket very well. So we're just gonna, I'm going around this part here, just like, okay. And then over here, I'm just gonna go kind of just, maybe I'm doing it. I always forget to, these things get all clogged up, and I took off the little tip that goes on it because it was all clogged up mercilessly. I can't say that word. My husband laughs at me when I do this. I told him I can't help it. It's my southern roots. Can't say it. Okay, this will go like that. Just sort of like this. Come on. Well, I guess that doesn't matter. I was thinking it over better. Okay, just like that. So excited. I haven't seen the sun yet. I do not want the sun to come out. Okay, like that. Not quite sure which way I want to cut it yet to have it open, so just wait a minute for that. Okay. Okay, so that's going to be like this, and I think I want it to be like this, I'm thinking. So if we go like that, and it's in like this, it's probably going to have it cut up here, because you can't, it'd be too hard to take it out here. Could cut it down and have it pull out from down, but I'm not going to do that. So we're going to go like this. We're going to cut it right up here. So I'm going to take this guy and just gently cut him. So then you cut it there. Then as you can see then, in here you don't have it, because we're careful we didn't glue it down over there. Or we sort of did, but it's not that bad. Okay. Okay, just like that, and then I'm trying to decide if I want to. Usually I cut this off so that it's not quite, it's going over here on the other side, right? Like this. It's going like that, and I don't really want it to be, unless I do want it. Let me see. I'm all thumbs today. Okay, let's put him, I like him in the middle. Sort of like that, have all the thing on it. So now if I do it, if I glue it like here, there, and there, I can have two little tuck spots where I can stick something in, which I think I will do. And if I'm gonna do that, then maybe I should put another pretty paper over here. In fact, why don't we just put the same one? Yeah, I'll do that. Okay, so over here. And I have this old piece of, I have this piece of paper I'm using. It's the wrong page. It doesn't matter. I couldn't find my other glue book, so it's going to be, so what we're using is this. I really should be spending the day picking up the room in here because it's got too much stuff going all over the place, but I didn't really want it to. I didn't really want to, so I decided I wanted to come on and do this. So Now all I'm doing here is just cutting out the flap a bit. All right, just like that. Okay, like that. Now, come back. Okay, so he's going to be on here, just like that. And then this guy, we're going to put him. All I'm going to do here is, I'm going to glue it right in here. I'm going to glue it right here, like this. Same thing over here. And then just down the middle, I think, just like that. Okay, I'm putting this in the middle. Okay, just like, okay, that should be great. Just like that. Okay, and that's gonna be like that, just like this. Okay, good. So now, what do we do here? Let me think here. What? I got too many of the same color again. Well, I think I had that in here. I don't know if I like it. Well, I don't think I like it in there, but then this is like that. And I don't know if I wanted it. I wanted something in here too with it. So let's see. What do we got here? Oh yeah, well, wait, we missed something. Where's the front? So maybe I'm gonna do this as the front. Oh, here it is. Wait, what's this? No, that's another thing I'm doing. All right, well, okay, I thought I put this like this thing, but this was sort of boring there. And if I go this other way, that's just as boring. Okay, not boring, just, well, just, come on, don't do that. Okay, so, like this. What if I take this guy and put it here, sort of like that? Okay, that's like that. Okay, that's a little better, I think. Okay, let's look at this again. Okay, so I was doing, on each signature, I was kind of doing two things right now. I mean, I did two before, and then that way on here, that'll be like this. Okay. So now let's go to the second half of this and maybe put, trying to look through and see where, well, maybe I'll put it here. This is a pocket I made back before, so I'm just gonna stick that on here, about like this. Just doing a bit of glue is all. Okay. All right, so now, I'll work on those later. That's later. Okay, so I want to look at some of these other, this is drying for a minute like that. So this was one of the things we did with Rachel. I'll show everything that's in there yet. And so I was thinking, trying to think, I guess it would just be something that can go in a pocket. And if that's true, we won't do that just yet. Oh yeah, I'm gonna put this guy on here maybe. Just like that, like that. Because there's a violet here. These are wild bird's foot violet, huh? These are like wildflowers. And so I thought it was interesting because one of her kids, somebody has a violet in her family for a birth flower. So I thought that would be nice. Okay. 2, 3. Oh, look at that. I love that. I have this guy here. So I thought, now what else did I have here? A bunch of little things here. Not that. We don't want to show that. We don't want that. We have that. That's over here. I don't want you to see everything. Like that, like that. Oh, I thought I could put that. Well, I'll do that in a minute. So I have another one. Here's some more of these little guys. So I thought maybe it'd be fun to put them on a page, maybe where it's sort of, so let's see, you can write there. And on here, I was thinking I could do like a stacking one like this, or even, no, just like that, I think. Or it could be kind of, you'd have one like that and one like that going different directions, which might be fun. That. Okay, yeah, I think I'll do that. Okay. I kind of want it to be scrunched up because I kind of like the look of that. So I don't want it to be completely, if you glue it all down, then it takes the fun away. I mean, if it's not, you know, if it's not scrunched up a bit like that. And this is just fabric, so it'd be hard to scrunch that up. Although I'm putting it on the, I'm just putting some glue on the edge because I think I could scrunch it up a little bit. That can be just, so I can maybe go, because I put some. How is everybody? Thanks for all your comments on Rachel's journal. She got it. That's why I went ahead and posted it, because I saw that she got it. And she said she liked it, so that was nice. All right, so let's double check this again. See, it's already getting big. Where is the, right here. See, it's already getting pretty big. I was gonna put the O under here, only I don't have to do that. It'd be if it was going a different way, right? Yeah, if the belly band went this way, so that's the wrong idea there. Okay, what else we got? Anything else I want to do? So I'm gonna cut these out right now since we're right here. I have to figure out, what's the odds I can just tear it with this? I don't know. I like this one because these are all the ones, the doxology and the end things that you sing in the church services. Our church is more contemporary, so we don't really sing those, but I remember them from being a child singing the doxology and all that. We sometimes do stuff like that, but usually, we don't usually sing a lot of hymns and stuff, but sometimes we sing hymns. Okay, so that's like this. Fingers are not working, guys. They are not working. So now this is like that. I got to decide what I want to do with that. Like I could make it a pocket. It could be just a flip with that where you can write on there. How did this go? This is like that. It's about right. Just right down here. It looks a little odd. I'm just cutting it. And I cut it crooked. Well, we could put, let's see, let's look in here. Well, or it could be in here. Where's that other one? I get the wrong one? Yeah, I did. I could put, where's that guy at? Or was it in the other one? I thought it was right here. Nope. Maybe it was in this one. Oh, it is. So this could go in here, but it's a little bit too big, so we could cut it down a teeny tiny bit, see if we want to put that in there. Things always get moved around, you know, before you're done, but right now we can put it in there. This might have been the book that they were out of. I can't remember. It was an old, but these papers are so fragile. It's pretty good. I'll just do a little bit here. Let's see. Let's see. K4 and an eighth and an eighth, just about like that. Ooh, no, I don't want to do that. Go over a little bit more. Just like that. Okay, better. And cut the corners off a bit, like this. Where is it at? Right here. Okay, and that can go right in here, like that. So that can go right there. And I can use that. And let's take these other two. Oh no, this is the one it was in. Because this is very brittle. So that's why I just opted to back it. Let's go like this. Okay, let's go to, maybe, can we go right here? That's okay. There's that guy, and then this guy. I might make him a tag. Let's go like this a little bit. That, now, let's see. Let's make him a tag that goes about like that. And like this. Oh, I don't want to get his, maybe right to here. Looks more centered. That. Yeah. This is sort of a tag. Okay. I'm thinking of what else I might want to do. But for right now, let's get the pink one again. Come here, you. Okay, this is like that. I like this one because at least it gets the same angle. I don't want to get the photo one. Okay. If I want to do it more, I could. Right now, haven't quite decided what I want to do as far as how I want to, where I want to put it or how I want to make it into a tag. So I'm doing a little at a time. I also have some other pockets I want to make, like, what do you call them? Some fabric things if it doesn't get too full. I did have this one guy right here. Let's see how he looks in here. Oh yeah, he can go in there. Very good. He can be just like that for right now, okay? This guy, I'm not sure what I'm doing with him. Thinking, oh here. Oh, wait, oh man. I keep complaining about my finger, but it really, my thumb, but it really is painful. I'm gonna have to break down and go to the doctor and see a surgeon doctor, which we don't have many good surgeon doctors here. Maybe I'll just leave it in here and might put just a clip on there right now, but for right now, it looks like that. I like the colors there, it kind of breaks up the, okay. Okay, well, I'm hoping I don't have to put extra or take out more of the things. Let's see. That can be there. I have some things, some little special things hidden over there, so I don't know. Okay, well, I guess I can show you what I was going to say we could do on that one page. If I find which one it was. I think it was... Okay, so let's say you wanted more space to write. You can either just write on top of it, like Rachel says, a dark pen, or you could put a little bit of that, I'll show you, I'm gonna do it. This guy here. So you get some gesso. This is acrylic gesso. Sometimes they say they have different colors or whatever. So I just put a teeny bit on here, and I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna do. Man, you know, it's ridiculous. Okay, let's just take a little bit of... Trying to think of what I want to use to put it on with. You can use anything. I'm trying to think of what might be useful if you didn't have a bunch of stuff. Oh, I don't know. Here, maybe I'm just going to use this guy. You probably don't have this either, but you can use anything, paper towel. So if you just go kind of, just put a little bit of paint on here so that then when you write on here, you know, you don't get, what's the word? Distracted by the writing underneath. It doesn't have to be a lot. I'm not going to fill it all the way in. You're going to still see what's there, but you're just going to, a little bit of this, it will dry, and then you have a surface there you can write on. And you still get the idea of, okay, we don't need all that right there. You still get the idea of, putting that over there. You still get the idea that there's something under there that's pretty, but then you have a little bit of a space here where you can write. You don't have to feel like you're competing, I guess is the word. Okay, it's a little bit just like that. So you can turn any page in your journal into that if you don't like just writing on top of it. Of course, you can glue paper on there. That's not a problem. So weird, but so that's what you can do. And then I've got some things up here I'm going to figure out. In fact, since we're right here, let's figure out like if I had what I want to do here. So come over here, you're going to dry like that. So let's say, I don't know if I want to put it here. I just want to have the right size for a pocket. That's generally the size of one of these pages. So let's cut this maybe a little bit. Like, cut this down a bit. That's pretty good. That's good like that. This guy. I have a few things here I wanted to play around with to make a pocket, another pocket out of. This could maybe go like that. Then I could cut it. It could fold down. Okay, I'm just gonna pin it or something so I can remember what it should be. So I'm just gonna go, have the wrong end. Okay, this can be about, oh, there's two of them. How are they stuck together? That's weird. Okay, well, we don't want those. They're stuck together. Okay. Let's see. I'm folding that down just so I know to fold it down. Let's go about like this. If we go like that, and if we fold this down about, try and get it centered, that might be about the size we need. Yeah, oh, of course I have this guy too, so I'll just go by that, never mind. So I have all these little things here that I want to play around with to make it really extra fat. That we don't want to do that because that's, okay, so, and then once I finish doing this kind of stuff, just a few of these things, then I will sew them in with you guys and we will then go through and embellish it some more. And what else did I want to do? know if I remember. It's pretty dry. Okay, so where does this all go? Okay, over here we have, was this one in here? Was it? See, that's what I do. That's why nothing stays here twice. Nothing stays in the same place. Okay, so I'm thinking, see, this is like that. Maybe this was here, like that, like that. Okay, like that. And then maybe this guy, just about this, like that. And then this guy like that, maybe. Okay. All right, so that's that signature. That's the first one. That's this one. And where's the other one at? Right here. Okay, so I think it's going well. Okay, well, short and sweet today, but we'll come back again soon. Bye.